Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to TBR Cluedo! This is actually going to be the final TBR Cluedo that is monthly. I scared you there, didn't I? I scared you. Did you see what I did there?
Did you see what I did there?
It's a scam.
We're going to be switching TBR Cluedo to quarterly, and I'm actually very excited about this change. I'm going to be changing up like how many rolls I do, what kind of rolls I do, how we structure the video, a look back on the previous quarter and what the books I've read from the previous TBR Cluedo. I think it's going to be very fun. So we're going to be switching it up a little bit. It's going to be quarterly, but it's not going anywhere, don't worry. But I'm very excited about this change. I'm very excited about this month's TBR because let me just say, it's quite exciting, I think. Before we get into it though, I just wanted to remind you guys about the deal I have with Magic Minds. So as you guys might remember, I've been loving using Magic Minds max shots, in particular their new max shots. With these, you can demand more from your caffeine, and I've had so much more energy since I've started taking them. I also don't drink coffee personally, and so have been loving the energy hit from the caffeine in these shots, especially since it is time release caffeine, which means I slowly get that energy over the course of like 3 to 4 hours. So you guys can check out the link down below or the QR code on the screen to get 60% off your order. It's an amazing deal. I've gone through boxes of Magic Mind shots. I love them so much for productivity and anxiety. They help so much. So yeah, go check it out down below. Okie dokie, shall we get into the rolls for this month? June reading, I don't have a ton of vlogs planned because I am supposed, touch wood, to be moving in June. It was supposed to be right at the start of June. Don't think that's happening. Don't know when I'm moving. I think I'll only know like the day before that I'm moving. Let's not talk about it. But yeah. So I've kept June pretty open in terms of reading. So I've got space for some mood reading and vlogs. In fact, the vlogs I'm doing, the big vlog I'm doing is kind of like a mood ready vlog. And so I've kind of tried to incorporate books into this TBR that I think I'm going to be in the mood to read. So yeah, shall we just go to our first roll and see what we're going to be reading in June? Okay, as you can see, I'm trying to see what you can see. Yeah, Dita's fucking with the board. Hello. So if stuff moves, it's this little pauseful here. Okay, as you can see, we got new bigger dice my brother lent me. So you can be able to see, hopefully, what we roll. Shall we just get into it, Dita? Shall we? You my good girl. They want to see your face. Anyway, she's just gonna be chilling over here. Okie dokie, let's roll this one. Oh gosh, I'm scared to roll them very far. Number 1 is green over in fantasy. Let's see how many we roll. Oh my god, we got a 2. I got to roll them very gently, and a 4. What do we want to go to? Do you know what? I'm gonna do the obvious and just go 1, 2 and get the rose prompt, which means a patron is gonna pick what I read. So roll number 1 was the rose prompt, which means I pick from this jar that my patrons have picked for me. Whenever anyone joins my Patreon, they get to pick 2 books off my TBR that they would like me to read. And when we I think that would make such a noise. When we roll the rose prompt, I pick one from here. I need to get a bigger jar. I'm kind of saving that until we move out, and until I think of the vibe I want, maybe what room it's going to be in. I'm like saving that. So we're going to stick with this tiny, too small jar for now that I really have to like reach down into and nothing's coming out.
What's awesome about you?
I'm hot and I'm funny. I'm a skinny legend.
Skinny legend?
I'm a skinny legend.
And try and find something. Let's see. What? I'm trying to pick one and 20 are trying to come out. Let's see what we've got. Okay, what's it gonna be? What the heck is that? Not in love? It wasn't. Why wasn't it focused? I tried to make it focused. That's vaguely focused. Not in love. Let's see who's picked it, and then I will find it. Okay, it appears 2 people have picked it. Esty picked it. Oh, Esty loves a bit Ali. And Ashley picked it. Let's find this book. Okay, I literally have just read an Ali Hazelwood. But there's so many to keep up with. She got like Problematic Summer Romance, which is the sequel to this, has just come out. And then there's like the sequel to Bride at the end of the year. She can't stop. Ali can't stop. Okay, Not in Love. This is, I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I usually read an Ali straight away. I literally just ate up D-Pen, like chomp, chomp, chomp. Could not stop reading it, absolutely obsessed with it. And guess it's time to read another one. I don't know what this one is. If I'm entirely honest with you, I really don't. What's the tropes, Ali? What's the tropes? Oh, enemies to lovers? He wants to him and his business partners want to take over the business that she works at, but he can't stop thinking about her. And they have a secret affair, no strings attached. Okay, here's the thing. If you watch the vlog that Deep End was in, you'll know. Ali does things to me. You know? This is such a good TBR, by the way. I'm just looking at the roster. This is stacked. This is a TBR Cluedo said, let me pull out. And not just spoil what's coming up, but like, let me pull out all the stops.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Check out
They've
the
blessed me.
labels.
I'm excited. I always give Ali 5 stars, basically. Bride is the only one I've given a 4. Every other novel from Ali has been 5 stars. She is my girl. She understands me like no one else understands me. She gives it to me every time. She's gonna give it to every ball. I'm excited. I don't need to know much about it. I just need to know it's an Ellie Hazelwood romance. Thank you, Esty and Ashley, for picking this to me. I cannot wait to chomp on this one too. What a good pick. And this is perfect for the vlog that I'm gonna be doing, because I kind of need like the mood ready one, but I kind of need like quickish books at the same time. Very exciting. Okay, roll number 2. Oh, the paws are coming in. Oh, she took one. She got it. Data. Okay, sorry. I had to stop and move her. Roll number 2. Person number 7, which is Brown, up in mystery. We have got, oh my God, a 5. And a 5. Okay, that means we can roll again if we want to, but I don't think we'll necessarily need to. Actually, I don't know what we can get to in this room in 5. Am I gonna have to like, oh my God, Dita, I might have to do like around about 10. Dita. Okay, I'm just gonna let her do it. Can I get to any of them in 5? Am I just like counting horrifically? Dita. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go. That is number 11, which is, oh, a book with plants or an animal on the cover. That's always a bit of a tricky one. Roll number 2 was a mystery with plants or an animal on the cover, and I'm so in the mood for this. This is all I want to read right now. I've got to finish another vlog first, but this is probably going to be the first book I pick up after that. An Assassination on the Agenda. Lady Hardcastle number 11, I think. We're quite deep in at this point. By T.E. Kinsey. Now, in terms of plants or animal on the cover, let me show you. All of it, this is a little bit of a cheat, because all the Lady Hardcastle books have like this tree woodland thing around them. But like, you've also got trees back there, you got flowers there. It counts. It counts, okay? Yeah, like I said, this is number 11. I'm deep in it. I think I've only got this one and one more. Oh, which really scares me, because like, where am I going to go for that hit, that comfort, that easy read when I don't have a Lady Hardcastle? They're really, really scary. I might have to just start rereading them. Since I did that recommendation video, so many more of you have been picking up the audiobook. You just have to do it. It's so good. This one, there's an assassination on the agenda, I'm guessing. I don't need to know the plot. If you haven't heard me talk about Lady Hardcastle, comment how many of my videos you've watched, because I really think your chances, like, if you watched 5 of my videos randomly, I would have thought you would have heard about this. You know.
She is proper obsessed.
But Lady Hardcastle and Flo's her maid, but really they're just besties. They're just besties, they love each other. It's set, this one's in 1912 England, and they solve mysteries together, and they are so fun. Their relationship is wonderful. It's like quaint old England, a little cozy village. This one, it seems like Lady Hardcastle's brother is involved, who works in the Secret Service, and they are summoned to London. Ooh, that's gonna be fun, London, to help with stuff, hence why they're on a train. I'm so excited. Oh, I get like heart flutters thinking about Lady Hardcastle. It's generally my favourite. I just love it so much. I don't think there's any other series I'm like 11 books in, but they're just so easy, and I just want to read this right this second. Like, I wish actually no, I'm really loving, not to spoil, hopefully this weekend's vlog if I get everything read in time, I'm really loving the book I'm reading at the moment, but the stuff I'm reading for the vlog is quite like intense, and I just, you know, life has been a little bit stressful. I feel like I need something light, and that is what this book is. So this will be on the list. Oh, I'm already like building up this vlog in my mind, the one I'm going to start next, and I feel like it's going to be exactly what I need this month. Okay, oh my God. Roll number 3, White, which is in non-fiction. Dita's left, by the way. Okay, we've got 5, and what is that? I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't know what it was. A 5 and a 5. Okay. Oh my God, can you come back? I'm sorry if you see stuff moving around in between cuts. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is number 6, which is a book published before 2020. Okay, so you might have just seen that I rolled number 5, which is white in non-fiction, and then I moved red. I don't know why I did that. Red is number 3 and it was roll number 3, and I think I just got confused. As you'll see, decisions have been made that can't be gone back from because of this roll, so we're just gonna live with it. Okay, I've been doing this shit for like 3 years, TBR Cluedo, and I don't make mistakes that often, but I'm not like trying to re-roll and I don't even know what prompts were in non-fiction. There's no way of like truly redoing it, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, thank you. Let's get into the rest of the video. Roll number 3 was a historical book that was published before 2020, and this is the one I gave to my patrons to vote on. Like I tell you every single time, I literally say the same thing. Like, it's, you know when you say something so often that you literally get in like a habit of saying it? Every month I give 1 round of TBR Cluedo to my patrons to vote on. We're going to be doing this a little bit differently when we do it quarterly, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, and whatever wins ends up being our book club pick for the month. So I think this is going to be a very fun one. Some of you may want to come over and join us. Guys, little shout out to my Patreon. I think it's really fun and I think you should come join us. I'm very bad at promoting my Patreon. I see booktubers who are very good at it. I often don't mention it when it's like half my time is spent on my Patreon. I do reading sprints every week, we do movie nights, games nights, quiz nights, there's a book club, there's Zoom calls that I do with my top tier. There's a lot over there. So if you've ever thought about joining, if you ever want to support my content, I would appreciate it. I'm moving, it's expensive, if you want to help out, I don't know. I'm bad at this, let me shut up. Anyway, the options I gave them were Lovely War by Julie Berry, sorry Julie. Alias Gross by Margaret Atwood. I feel like I'm really in a yappy mood today, sorry about it. The Downstairs Girl by Stacey Lee, The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys, and Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Now, I usually only give them 4 options. I gave them 5 and I threw Little Women at the end and I thought, there's a real danger that I give them this, they're gonna vote on it. There was actually only 1 vote in it between Alias Grace and Little Women, but Little Women won. We're gonna be reading Little Women in our book club. I'm scared.
Women.
I'm scared. I don't know why I'm so intimidated by this. I feel like it's kind of long because it's too, most modern editions, I will have to specify this, sorry, the Waterstones receipt from 2020 just fell out. I remember I watched the Little Women movie and I went immediately to the Waterstones in these. I saw it with my friend at uni and I went immediately to the Waterstones and bought this because I loved the movie so much. I was like, I need to read the book, and I haven't. But most modern editions are Little Women and then Good Wives, aren't they? So I'm assuming that's what we're all going to read. I think most are like a culmination of the 2. Okay, here's the thing. I love the Little Women movie. I am scared always of reading a classic. I'm always a little bit intimidated. But I think this is going to be a really fun one to read together. And then maybe we can do like a movie night as well, because I love the movie. A movie night after. I think it's going to be really fun. I also want to do like a bit of a deep dive. I always find like, I have a bit of thing about like older classic female authors. Like, we know my Jane Austen obsession and all my Jane Austen non-fiction. But I want to do a bit of a deep dive into Louisa May Alcott. And I've always thought that like, sorry, I haven't given a synopsis because like, you basically all should know what Little Women is. It's the 4 sisters set in like, I think the time of the Civil War. Yeah, definitely the time of the Civil War and like their stories, etc. I have got the worst hay fever. Sorry if you could see my nose twitching. I'm really yappy today. Someone shut her up. The kind of concept of Jo I find very interesting. I like to read some like articles or something around like because it's kind of seen as like, I think that Jo is a bit of a Louisa May Alcott self-insert, and whether she's supposed to be kind of like non-binary or queer, or I think there's a lot of interesting reads into kind of Jo and Louisa May Alcott, and like, I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm scared. If you want to come join us, the link to Patreon will be down below. We have a book club live show. We have discussion sections on the Discord. I think it's a lot of fun reading this together. This is going to be a big one. And I'm really hoping that after they all bloody voted for it, they don't desert me. I'm looking at you guys, the patrons. I hope they all don't desert me and not read it. I'm hoping people read this because this is momentous. This is one of the oldest books on my TBR. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I think of it after having consumed the story via the movie. I'm excited. I'm gonna repair Dida's distraction a little bit now that she's left. Okay, roll number, is this 4? I think this is roll number 4. Person number 4, which is pink, up in horror. Let's see what we roll. We've got Jesus Christ, we've got I'm not sure about these new dice. We've got a 4. And let's say that, a 3. Okay, what can I get to in that? I think let's just go 1, 2, wait, what? You're there. what can I get to? A 4 and a 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is number 18, which is a book under 300 pages. Okay, so like a horror novella type thing. Roll number 4 was a horror book under 300 pages. I didn't actually have a lot on my TBR. I think horror, I never have a lot on my TBR because I actually get through it quite quick. I read it quite quick. I have gone with Graveyard Shift by ML Rio. This was almost on last month's TBR Cluedo when I got the odd number of pages versus even number of pages prompt wrong. So I put it in there. But this is actually better for the vlog I'm doing this month. I don't really know the plot of it. There's like 5 people who come to this cemetery every night and like we're following their stories. And one night they find a freshly dug grave, I think. A freshly dug grave. I didn't love If We're Villains by Emma Rio as much as I feel like everyone else did. But that's because I'm a, you know, secret history truther. You know what I mean? I defend secret history till the day I die.
That's real. Even though she's fictional, it's real. And that's important to me.
And like, I think I was at a stage when I read that, my hair keeps getting caught on that plant, excuse me. I think I was at a stage when I read that of like not liking copycats of the secret history, whereas now I'm kind of like craving that repeats of those beats in a different lens. Like I'm enjoying copycats of it. I'm excited to see what I think of this one. I know it hasn't had the best reviews, but it is really good actually for the vlog that I'm doing this month. Like I keep saying, it involves me reading a lot of books, so I kind of need like quick or short books for this vlog, otherwise it's going to take me like the whole month. When really it is scheduled to take me the whole month, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm excited. I want like a little, I like horror novellas. I think like horror lends itself to novellas very well. I have had people say though they wish it had been a full novel, so we'll see how I feel. But I'm excited to pick this one up. Roll number 5. Oh my god, person number 2, which is purple. I don't know if I have any romance I want to read this month. Let's see if we can get into contemporary maybe. Oh fucking hell. We got a 2 and a 2. Okay. That does mean that we can do that and roll again. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then roll again. Because I don't think I have any romance I want to read. Oh my god, a 3 and a 1. Okay, I am gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is number 5, which is, a 2025 release. I'm being forced into finally reading some more. Then we had a contemporary that is a 2025 release. I have only read 2025, I think, releases so far this year. I'm reading Witchcraft Railroad Girls soon, but I've only read 2. And those 2 were Famous Last Words and Deep End, which were some of my most anticipated books of the entire year. They were actually in my top 3. They were 2 of my top 3 most anticipated books, or the first half of the year, let's say. This book is my last most anticipated release for the first half of the year. It is The Favourites by Lane Fargo. I feel like this book has been everywhere. I am so excited. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my god, this was the one. This is probably my most anticipated release of the first half of the year. I am so excited for it.
Show me to me, please. Send it to me, Rachel.
I didn't really know what genre to put this in. I don't think it's really a romance. I just put it under contemporary. I don't really know what I think it's kind of like a bit of an amorphous blob of a genre. I don't really know what it fits under. But we're following these 2 characters. It's based on Wuthering Heights. So we're following 2 characters who are ice skaters together. And at the Olympics 10 years ago, something went wrong. And we're following it from the woman's perspective at the time. Then in the present day, a documentary is being made. Buzzword, about what happened at the Olympics. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh my god, I actually can't breathe. I am so excited to read this book. I feel like it's kind of been being read by, like, I feel like it's uniting across genres. Like, I'm seeing the romantasy girls read it, but I'm also seeing the more, like, thriller girlies read it. I'm seeing everyone read this book. And I can't wait. It reminds me a lot of, like, what Taylor Jenkins Reid does, and I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. Very excited for Atmosphere as well. That's up there, actually. That might be top 4, you know what I mean? I love Taylor Jenkins Reid till the day I die. Another, like, 5-star author for me. So, and I love They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. So I'm very intrigued to see what she does with this, especially because I read like a thriller from her, and to see how this is different. I am so excited. I'm so excited, guys. This TBR stonker. Absolute stonker of a TBR. I cannot wait. To the world they were a scandal, to each other an obsession. Now, I haven't read Wuthering Heights, so I don't know how that would affect it, whether it would be better to not have read it, or whether it would be, you know, I won't get all the references. Also, should I listen to the audiobook or not? I'm leaning towards not, but it is full cast, and I do love that. But I'm leaning towards reading it myself, and then maybe I reread it one day with the audiobook. Like I did with Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six I read physically, and then I reread a couple years later with the audio. I'm thinking maybe I do the same thing with this. I'm already saying I'm going to reread it. Apparently it's already a 5-star. So, yes. Excited. So excited. Okay, time for our final roll. We've got person number 1, which is green in fantasy. Let's see how many roll. We've got a 5 and a 3. What can we get to in fantasy with that? I don't know. Let's see. What is it? What was it? Was it a 5 and a 3? That's what I'm gonna go with because I can't remember. Okay, 1, 2, 3, I guess. What is that? That's 20. Let me just wiggle my mouse so my laptop comes back alive. A 5-star prediction? Shit. What fantasy do I have to read that's a 5-star prediction? Okay, much to think about. And then final roll was a fantasy that is a 5-star prediction, Gagachondra. I almost like wasn't prepared. Like, I don't know if I have a ton of fantasy on my list that is like a 5-star prediction. I almost said A Lat's Away by Darcy's Rebecca because I believe that was in the last 5-star prediction video that I made. Maybe I should have said that, but and this one, is it a 5? This is the book that came into my head first. This was the first reaction. This was, okay, it's that book. And then I thought, should I say that? But this was the first reaction. This is the book I'm thinking about at the moment, you know? So I am going to go with The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Here we are. It was in the romantasy category. Oh, love the Goodreads award. I don't usually like romantasy, but this is like cozy romantasy, which I often say I don't like, but I feel like the cozy fantasiness of this book will win out. I don't really know what it's about. The Spell Shop is a heartwarming, cozy fantasy about stolen spell books, starting over and finding love in the unlikeliest of places. I just keep thinking about this book. I can't stop thinking about it. I don't really want to know. There's like a library, there's a spell shop, there's a sentient spider plant. I don't want to know a lot. I'm hoping it will give me Legends and Lattes teas. I'm really hoping it'll be like that level of romance in it. But I just keep thinking about this. I keep wanting to read it. I keep craving it. I am yet to give a fantasy book this year more than a 3.5. Let's say that again. I am yet to give a fantasy book this year more than a 3.5. Crazy work. Absolutely crazy work.
This is Satan's work.
So I'm hoping this will be the one to get us above that. And I just, for some reason, I keep getting 5-star feelings from this. I think Mara gave it a 5-star, and Mara is my BookTube twin from Books Like Woe. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to read this one, but a little bit nervous, but this is just what popped into my brain first. So there we have it, friends. That is our June TBR. Is that not a huge slay? I think this is like one of the greatest TBRs I've ever had. And like Little Women, I'm scared, but I think could be 5 stars. Something in me tells me it could be 5 stars, you know? I think this is a huge slay of a TBR. I am so excited for all of these books. Please let me know your thoughts on any of them and any of the questions I asked throughout this video in the comments down below. I'm very excited for my June reading. I'm excited to do like semi-mood reading. Like I'll probably read in this vlog I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even the favourite. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna keep things. Oh, shit. I'm gonna keep things open. There's actually another vlog that I'm planning on starting at the end of June that I am suspecting that I will be reading the favourites in, but I'll know at the start of June what I'm reading for that vlog, and if not, I'll put it in the other vlog. That's the plan. But yeah, I think that's such a good TBR. Thank you again to Essie and Ashley for picking Not in Love. What a slay. And yeah, thank you for watching the final monthly TBR Cluedo. It's not sad. I think this is going to be a great development. I'm very excited for how I'm going to structure TBR Cluedo in the future. It's going to be a longer cinematic experience, but I think it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to make sense more for how I'm going to structure my content going forward. So yeah, let me know what you thought of any of these books. Thank you for, you know, enduring my yapping today. And I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!